Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. Another update here on the DENT. We didn't get to earlier today. My man Jerome, I forgot about DENT, so we're going to add that into here. And you can see we're down into the thick of this shithouse now, right? Look at that. We're way down there. We touched down at that 0.001, and that is your next lower support that I feel we're dropping down to. And then we know if you drop below that, your next level is way down there, even deeper into the shithouse. We're trying to bounce out to get to overhead resistance, which is up here, and we were forecasting in a farther out time frame for it to be there, and that is your overhead resistance is way up there. But your first one is right here, right? If you ever try to bounce up in the 45-minute, but we know right now we look at this in the 3 or the 4 hour time frame, and that's where we're trying to predict that moving average on a pop up there would be major overhead resistance. But right now what it looks like is happening is you're forming this big pennant consolidation where you have high, and lower highs, and then if you pump up you get rejected, and you're forming this horizontal support, this little triangle right there. A targeted move out of that would be from the top to the bottom to the breakout, and that leads you right down here to that 0.002935, right? And that's what I unfortunately feel like you're having. If you're trying to get bullish, you would have to break out of this, jump up, and get near that 200-day moving average and try to get above it, right, in the 3 or 4 hour time frame. But that's what looks like what's going on in DENT right now, and a brief update there. Then if we go into what's some of this other stuff you guys like we ain't talked about in a while. Sandstorm, you guys wanted a few days ago. We're still threatening on that support that we were talking about, and we're on the 200-day. We're in the same almost bearish consolidation like that. The same thing as we looked at before. From the point of a breakout like that would bring you almost down to our underneath target, and I still do feel confident Sandstorm is coming down there, right? If we come back up to here, we got QUANT. Nobody talks about QUANT anymore. That was just a fad because now it's been crashing. And we had the jabroni killer walking up way back then, and we told you the price was going to come down. And the last time we were up here, we told you it was going to come here, maybe come up, and then we were going to end up there, and it did. It wicked down there. And if we clean up the QUANT chart, the QUANT chart real quick, right? We delete all this shit. Right? Get rid of all of that, all this nonsense, make our chart look pretty again after all this scribbling that we were doing with our little dots and whatever was happening down there. Look at that. Now it's gone. And what looks like it happened is it fell off the map, and we'll go to the 3 hour time frame. That was the daily time frame, and you can see what's happened here is we need to go to the daily again real quick. We got some support and resistance underneath here. We need to throw some levels in real quick. Horizontal array, we got major underneath support and resistance there, and a volume indicator, and you can see that's exactly where we got traded down to. So, and then we got our flash crash low, which is very significant, obviously somewhere in the past if we scrolled left, but I'm not gonna for time purposes, that this played a key significant level, right? So that's what we're gonna watch out for there. So if we zoom now back into the 15, go up, you can see what we're looking at is your major underneath supporters is $152 level. If we get rejected, this is where I think we're going to come down to in the immediate short term, right? If you get pumped up, that 200-day moving average like here and here will beat you right back down again, and I think you got to come retest this underneath support down here at the $148 level. And in a quick XRP on the way out of town, out of Dodge right here, you can see it's trying to get some bounces again, but I still feel this is where you're going in XRP. This is your target to pump down. If you want to get bullish, you got to get over that 200-day moving average at least in the 1 hour time frame down there, right? But I think you're going to keep bouncing. The 200 is going to trade down, and it's going to beat you down right here. And if you look at what you may have going on here in the 1 hour time frame, was a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, a neckline. It looks like a big penis, but from the point of the top of the penis or the head to the neckline to the point of a breakout gets you right there, which gets you pretty close to that underneath target that we got going on, right? So that's what's going on there. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.